Hello again, everyone. This is Mike Hayes from the AI Super Campus, and this is our morning business development story sharing daily show in the age of AI. So, we want to talk to you about your business, about business development, about growing your business, especially in the age of AI with story sharing and story development. So, we want to help you to build your business development story, make sure that it's the best one it can possibly be, and to share it daily. And we've got some ways to kind of put it out there for you, multiple spokes. I just came from a mastermind meeting, absolutely wonderful. It was just great. We have a morning mastermind meeting for our team in the Great Discovery, which is the other platform on which I host the AI Super Campus. And we have our show every day, and this is my recording session. So I invite people to join me in the recording session. They can just pop in. I'm here 7 days a week to support everything that I do with the AI Super Campus. And I'm super busy right now in a very, very exciting time in multiple ways. So I am using the AI Super Campus for AI story listening. We want to hear your story, and we have the ideas inbox basically right at the top of the AI Super Campus. And you can join us just by clicking on the link right below this video. And if you do, here's what will happen. You will come to the AI Super Campus, and then right here at the top, you will see the link to click on to actually join. You'll just drop in. There's no registration. You'll just pop in right into my recording session in progress. I will greet you. I will welcome you, and I will start to listen to your story. I will coach you about your story and about sharing it. I've been doing this for about 40 years. I've helped thousands and thousands of entrepreneurs of all kinds, product promoters, storytellers, authors, experts, professionals, entrepreneurs. I call them my friends in commerce because basically they could be all over the map and we help any size business. But I particularly love helping people who are either getting started or restarting wherever they are in their life. You know, some coaches will only work with people who maybe have already are doing $100,000 a year or more, and they want to help take them up to $1 million. And I understand that, but I have to tell you, it's a lot easier and when you're working with somebody making $100,000 to get them to $1 million than to get them from zero up to $100,000. When they're making $100,000, they have something proven that works, and market expansion is easy when you are already earning $100,000. And so I want to take people past the $100,000 mark, starting from scratch or even down in the basement in the dark. I often use metaphors and analogies, and I like to use a high rise because it's easy to understand and it's good for storytelling. It suits me very, very well. So let's say you are down in the basement, you have an idea, but it really hasn't come to fruition. But all of a sudden, maybe you arrive here and the light bulb goes on, you start to learn how to take it to market. So now you get to move up to the first floor. Now, what we are here to do is to announce some things that we are really in a learning mode. And we would love to hear from you because we don't want to just preach and project onto you what we know and what we've learned. We want to listen. And I think that is such a vital part of it, of the keys to your success is listening. For example, I was saying I was just on a morning mastermind with our Great Discovery Network, and I'll show you about that and how you can join it. It's probably worth $50,000 a year in value comparison, and you'll see what I'm talking about when you learn more about it. And I'm going to be sharing more about that. So but that's one of the upper floors. But I want to welcome people into our quote unquote lobby, if you will, where you can come in, meet with me, join in our podcast recording, be part of the podcast, have your story shared on multiple media platforms, including YouTube and a lot of other places as well. But we have to start first with square one, and that is listening, because that's a big part of storytelling and story sharing is story listening. So we're here with the AI Super Campus to listen to you. And we want to listen to you on the podcast, but we also want to listen to you through our form. And, this is like a Dropbox with ideas. We're here launching the AI Super Campus Hub in our community and online so it can be accessed through all communities. And what we really want to do is help democratize wealth, because doesn't it make sense that people who live in very, very wealthy communities? I'm fortunate enough to live in a very wealthy community. My city is the 14th wealthiest community in America. But doesn't it seem more fair that everybody should have access to wealth wherever they are, even if they weren't born around wealth, don't live around wealth, but to have access to it? It just seems more fair to me to make that access available to people. And that's what we are here to do, especially in the era of AI, is to help decentralize, not just into certain hubs, but really make it available on a very broad spectrum to many, many more people. That's really what our mission is. Now, we have a questionnaire, and we would love to get this questionnaire out there and gather feedback on an ongoing basis for what we are currently calling Business Development Storytelling Strategy 2.0 with AI. So you can have nothing to do with AI and still improve your business development storytelling, and that will help your business dramatically. And that's my background. I started with NBC in New York, right around the time of Saturday Night Live, when Saturday Night Live launched, and worked backstage with the Johnny Carson talk show. And I'm really an expert in media and storytelling and talk shows. And I've had the great good fortune, and an easy way to summarize understanding me is I focus on keys to success. I grew up in a small semi-farming town, and I didn't have access to wealth. So I always wanted to learn how to develop wealth. And I wanted to talk to people who were wealthy about their keys to success of how they became wealthy. So that's how I developed the Keys to Success show, where I got to interview uh, really thought leaders, everybody from Oprah Winfrey to Tony Robbins to Bob Proctor, Grant Cardone, all with the idea of how did you become successful? What were your keys to success? That's what I wanted to learn. That's what we share here. I've interviewed hundreds of them, and now I am sharing that out. I've been very successful for many, many years. And so I believe that to whom much is given, much is expected. And that includes cities. I think that cities owe it to share back to other communities and help boost up other communities. So we are actually, my friend and I, Nicole Thomas, are actually heading off to Oxford University. And we're going to do some networking and a lot of exciting things. My wife who went to University of California, is one of the smartest people I ever met, and I know. And she's going with us, and it's just going to be fun. We're taking off to Paris for a little break and a few days R&R. So, but this is the kind of life that I can live, and I want to help you to be able to live and understand. So I'm here 7 days a week because this is how I love to start my day. I love to start my day with our morning mastermind of the Great Discovery, where I always learn things because I listen. There's times we are students, and there are times we are coaches. And you can't be a great coach unless you have the ability to listen to other masters and other mentors and take that information in. So at 7 o'clock, I tend to be the chief listener in our mastermind. I just want to absorb information every single day that I can share with you. And then at 8 o'clock, I share out new ideas that I've learned there and other places and in my past, and try to really bring it all together for people right here in a daily recording. So now we have a structure to this recording because we are um, gathering feedback. And so if you are watching this on YouTube, let me explain a couple of things about the AI Super Campus. we have a daily greeting meeting 7 days a week. And I certainly don't expect anybody and everybody to come 7 days a week. That's totally not the plan. On the contrary, I want to get people off Zoom meetings. I want to get people into the listen mode. And so I promote podcast listening. So you can be out and about having fun, exercising, living in the 3D world, not online, in real life, and be going for a healthy walk. For example, I am on my recumbent bike right here in my studio, and at this very second, I am pedaling my recumbent bike. I also have other exercise things around me that I can use to better exercise, and I have tools around me to help better do story sharing. Now, this is about business development, okay? We want to help you grow your business, and we want to help you not only get started and staying current with the introduction of AI, but the beauty of our going to learn from academics and professors. You don't need to be a professor to be successful, but professors know an awful lot of things, and they're really, really smart people. And of course, we want to listen to them and learn from them and share really with everybody. And that's what the AI Super Campus is. So professors tend to look ahead, and they come up with strategies that can deal with not only the unknown, but the unknowns, the unknowns we don't even expect or we don't even know that are coming yet. So those are long-term, big picture, complex strategies to be in the right place so that all the work you're doing doesn't disappear, but rather in the era of AI, where it's going to be a lot of changes, but rather you're in a place where it will help you grow and you understand how to grow today, tomorrow, and in the future by staying current with AI. So we want to hear from you. We have this questionnaire, and what would be super cool is if you see this, we share this out not only on YouTube but on really every platform that is current and viable, and those everything from Facebook to LinkedIn, Nextdoor, Alignable, wherever you probably network and do business. Well, if you hear about this, what would be the best would be to come here and fill in our little questionnaire for two reasons. One, it gives your voice a chance to be heard, um, and so that we can connect with you and keep you up to speed and up to date with AI. So we want to hear, from you about what are for you the pros and cons about AI, and we'd love to just generally speaking let you vent, share your thoughts, and just get anything off your chest that you want. And then we have some specific short questions. Do you see AI as a friend or a foe, or both? Do you see AI affecting how you do business in the near future, in the distant future, or never? These are things that we would love to learn from you, to gather information from the community, to help us to uh, help each other grow and learn from each other in any meetings that we want. I'd love to have you join our 7 a.m. Group mastermind with the Great Discovery Network. And we ask, do you believe in learning AI media marketing education? Is that important to you? Or to stay aware of it and be current. What other questions about AI media marketing should we be asking you? So we really want feedback. Who would you most likely trust for guidance to help you in learning about AI and its use in daily life and business? A university professor, an entrepreneur, a media marketing expert, a group mastermind? And are you interested in learning more about the AI Super Campus and our Biz Dev Story Sharing Daily podcast? And if not, why not? I'd just love to hear, so that we can understand you and help you if you're interested in AI now or will be in the future, because I do believe it is coming. So on this meeting, we have different days where different people drop in or don't drop in. If they don't drop in, I just go right into my daily recording and sharing um, schedule, starting with questions and answering greeting meetings, so that you can just drop in. And between 8 and 8:15, and I'm already over. And then we go into the 8:15. story creation and AI. So today I'm going to share a segment from yesterday's show so that I can help you to learn more about our group. And then we talk about not only story development locally, regionally, nationally, or globally, but deploying out that story, because you might have a great story, but if nobody knows about it, it's not, they can't hire you if they don't know about you. So you've got to get that out there. And then the fourth section is about growth with the Great Discovery Network. And that's the AI or the morning meeting I was sharing with you, the mastermind, that as a group, we all collectively believe that as value comparison to other masterminds that are charging $50,000 a year, we believe in our group that the value is $50,000 a year to be able to join our morning mastermind. And I'm awed by it. I listen, I learn, and I use things I learned there and everywhere and my networking to, and my 40 plus years of experience to create courses. So what I do is every day I put up the most current course at the top. So right now you are looking at yesterday's course, and here is the course the day before. And every day I put up a cool new um, graphic that I generate. So this is September 7th, as you can see right up here in the AI Super Campus. This is the graphic. We had a different one yesterday for today. Now, take a look at this. This is what I asked for. I would like you to generate a graphic, I said to AI, that depicts a central vibrating hub that is in the core of a city for the residents, for the people, so that to get things started with AI, when that hub is built and developed, it just resonates with energy and vibration, and it's out there generating stories about AI and sharing stories and media and marketing and all the things that are involved in AI, radiating out to the city until over time, the stakeholders in the city, the residents in the city, the high school kids in the city, the leadership in the city, the whole city is just vibrating with energy and vibrancy about AI and about the future and about the expansion and the development to be able to help everyone to realize that with AI, it's almost like free media. It is a form, AI is media. From my many decades of experience in media, I recognize it for what I see it. And that's my opinion. That's my experience. That's my wisdom is it is media. And it offers so many great ways to make your media, your storytelling, your business so much more effective, so cost effectively by being able very ineffective or inexpensively to test your story, evolve your story, improve your story, restore your story, regenerate it, whatever it needs, or get the 2.0 version of it for AI and for that whole story about strategies. Now, I do a daily tour of the AI Super Campus. I'm going to share a media that we recorded yesterday, but this is my background. I've been in media and interviewing people about their keys to success. That's always been my focus. That's why the AI Super Campus exists, is understanding your mindset, your story set, your story sharing procedures, all things about business at all levels, about sustainability, creating a sustainable business for you and your family, a sustainable group. I believe that AI is media. So let me share. I'm going to stop share of the Super Campus. I'm going to grab another share with you. Hi, this is me, Mike Hayes, and let me grab another quick share. This is a course from yesterday, and I want to share this with you right now. So this will take us probably about 20 minutes, and this will show you. Now, see, this is yesterday's um, graphic right there at the top. This is the AI Super Campus. Launch your day with us. Story sharing daily podcast for business development. So I'm going to share this with you. I've got to make sure I've got my audio turned up so that you can hear it properly, get the audio. Okay, so let me share this with you. I would like everybody to fill in the form so that I can keep you updated and reach out to you if I'm not going to be here, or an update on new courses that I'm creating every single day to take advantage of my 40 plus years of owning a media marketing ad agency. And I can't do that if I don't have your contact information. So then we have the free AI Super Campus. This is a little bit about me and my background of working with the world's top thought leaders, media leaders across all political spectrums, really across sports, media, education, politics. I've interviewed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, and I posted it all into my AI bots. I call it the Super AI network of bots, and I programmed all the interviews I've done. So my bots get out information that other bots do not get out. So what I thought today is that I would let you guys know that I'm updating the site every day. I'm making it more accessible. And I hope it will become more organized over time as I get your feedback. Now, Stephanie, one of the things that you talked about was, well, Mike, I want to be able to update the ads. So we're going to talk about placing the ads, but I want to show you, guys, especially Brian too. This is very important, Brian, for the great discovery. Because you want to be able to create courses, and I want to show you how I am able to create a course a day. I already have 30 courses posted, which is, I think, about 3 times more than anybody else on the Great Discovery. And I use AI to do it. So if you go to the AI Super Campus and you scroll down here to a course creating platform that I use, a bot called Gamma, I want to show it to you. And there is the link, which you'll find if you go and to the AI Super Campus, scroll down to this, then you'll be able to get the link. It is an affiliate program. I think I pay $15 a month for it. You can try it for free. So I put the link in. I would appreciate it if you do use my link, because I am an affiliate. But I want to show you how I am able to be so ridiculously productive by taking what I know and using AI to really create what I think of as a modern media miracle, in all honesty. This has the wow factor. It speaks for itself. When you see it, you'll see what I did to create a course in 1 minute. And this is real, and it kind of speaks for itself. So let me share this with you. Learners and anyone who wants to be more productive, welcome to an AI Minute from the AI Super Campus. You are watching before your eyes how we are redefining time from the New York Minute down to an AI Minute. So this is productivity that you are seeing right before your eyes from Gamma. Get Gamma and get going. Course production, communications, sales. You can accomplish virtually anything you want to accomplish. Now you are watching what can be done in 1 single minute of your time. This is an AI Minute. This is the productivity of Gamma. And we are helping you to become better communicators, learn about AI, protect yourself in the future, understand what AI can do, and redefine our future. Redefine every moment in your life to save time and make more money. Click the free links below this video. I'm Mike Hayes. Okay, now this is for posting on YouTube. So when people see this on YouTube, I always tell them to click the link to the AI Super Campus right below the video on YouTube so that they can join us. They can find all the links. And you guys can find this on the AI Super Campus. You can click to get Gamma and use that to start creating courses as often as you want, working with Gamma as pretty much your teammate. So I wanted to share that with you. And then this is where my affiliate links are. I'm going to have all of my affiliate links to different things that you guys should want to be aware of. I'm going to post them here, and it's always growing. I've got some very great new ones for connections, but I want everybody to know what they are, where they are. This is my link to the Great Discovery. Now, I really believe that the AI Super Campus is really a prerequisite for the market expansion of the Great Discovery, because here we teach you how to create courses, because the Great Discovery is for course creators. So if you're not one, this is the right place for you to tell your story, until maybe you want to create a course, or maybe you just want to create new stories, for advertising. So this is all right here. It's all in the AI Super Campus, so you can really find everything you need. I post a course a day, and you can go through them right here. Now, what I'm going to do, and this is pretty cool right here. So I now added, and this is for, I don't know if Brian is as familiar, and I know Stephanie isn't, or Elizabeth isn't. Stephanie is. I'm posting the events that I'm posting in my city. So let me give you a little overview about free publicity and free advertising. Okay. So Elizabeth and I are in Lafayette. And so if she signs up for a free news account on patch.com and registers what she wants to learn in La Marinda news, it's free. She'll have her own account, and then Elizabeth can pick and choose, well, give me this. I want to know about sports. I don't want to know about this. I don't want to know about that. And then in your inbox will be delivered your news stories of hyper local, only about, and it is, I've interviewed the president of Patch. These stories are selected by legitimate, neutral, professional journalists. They codify and pick the stories very, very carefully. And so, as you will see, we have a story right here about me and us and what we are doing. So what I want to show you is that I posted this here on the AI Super Campus so that everything that we need is here. This is your hub. This is your go-to place. This is like if you were launching off on Southwest to Los Angeles for a business meeting, you would go to the hub to get ready for your launch. But instead of sending you, we're going to send your story out in the hub into multiple locations. And as you can see from not only Patch, and this is all about practice. This is just come in and observe until, like a plant learns through osmosis, it just the sun shines on you. And just by coming every day, you learn a little bit more, you absorb a little bit more energy and knowledge. So we will launch from here, and I'll show you how to get here and how to post in your story. Then we launch out to Facebook. You can go to Twitter, LinkedIn, Nextdoor, and you can email out links. So at some point, we will begin to invite people from this meeting to this meeting. Right while we are doing it, we will take sometimes at a point in the future when we're ready, and we'll invite people, hey, we're live right here. Come and join us. This is what we're doing. We'll be able to send out a link and invite people to see exactly what we are doing. Now, for updates about this news story, what I did is I copied, and this is the big one. I teach copy and paste AI. You just come here, you just copy and paste it like that, super simple. And then I went to Perplexity. Now, this is one of the bots that I use. I use 3 bots, and I'll be putting the links to them as soon as I can in the AI Super Campus. And I post this. I posted it in Perplexity, and I said, here's an ad. Give me a fresh look at it. Redo this ad and regenerate it so that it doesn't look the same. I can add my own stuff to it. Elizabeth can tell her story about whatever she wants to promote right up here at the top. And then I posted it on, where did I post it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, so I posted it right here on Patch, and I'll show you how you do this. So you go to, and we'll just kind of pretend here, this is you. It's real simple. You just type in patch.com. And now who do you see right in the center stage of patch.com? None other than the one, the only, Stephanie Maroney. So that's what it's all about. Showcase, okay? So that's what we want to do here. We want to showcase everybody here, and we want to scroll down to our own classified ads. So what you do when you go on it, you go to classified ads, because this is where you can do stories. See, in my account, you can do stories, you can write articles, you can post events, you can post classifieds, okay? Because I have my account. Brian can go on patch.com, type in his area code, and it will give him his hyper local news on Patch. Brian is in a kind of a mountain town, and you'll be able to get whatever's happening in your community, Brian. So this is very important because there's 1,900 Patch communities all across the United States, and we want to tap into all 1,900 of them to help us to launch out our stories. So then you go to patch.com, you click on classified ads right up here. You see that. And this is homework, guys. So this is stuff you try, practice, run into a roadblock, or you're confused about something. Then you come back the next day and we recover stuff and we answer questions. So I'm here 7 days a week because that's my commitment to making this happen. Then you go to list classified ad, and there's 2 classified ads you can pick. If you were selling a course, Brian, you could go to classified ad and you could tell a story about the course that you are selling. You can put hyperlinks a lot. It's amazing. And you can put graphics. So it's really, really, really powerful of what you can do here. You can also promote an event. And that's what I did over here. I did the same process, just like you're seeing right now. I copied and pasted yesterday's ad. I asked for play, and I'm going to be codifying these step by step by step. I'll have to get it down. We'll have exact steps for launching every day. Come have coffee. We'll work together. We'll get the job done by 9 o'clock. Your day is ready to launch. So now we've got this new ad refreshed, and I'm going to click next. And now it's going to ask me, and Elizabeth will understand this. Do I want to boost this from Lafayette to Walnut Creek? I can do that for $2. Now, I only ran my classified ads, and I ran classified ads. I made, just so you know, I made over $1 million a year for 15 straight years by running classified ads in a lot of different places. So the way they work is by the headline. And if you have the right headline, that's all you need. So they go, wow, that's a great headline. I want to know what that is. As long as you got something of interest, classified ad and a headline will do the trick. Then they click on the classified ad and they get the rest of the story. So for $2, and I only ran mine on Fridays, so for $2, I can reach out to another 18,000 people in Walnut Creek. I'm not choosing to do that today. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post the ad. Now, my new ad for an event is fresh. It's redone. It has new news, and it is here on Patch, reaching about 23,000 people visits a week. And so now what I can do, I can copy and paste the top of the ad, copy and paste the top of the ad, and now I can deploy it from Patch in multiple places. I can deploy it to Facebook. I just go to my Facebook account. And I did find that for some reason I have to click refresh on Facebook. Okay, now look what happens. Right now, we're in the news. So we are on Patch News every day. So we can actually add a little something if we want. Hey, did you see us in the news today? I did that yesterday. So today, maybe I won't do that. But I take the top of the ad and I post it right in there, just like that. And now I'm ready to deploy this to Facebook, and people can go, oh, what's that all about? And they can see it, they can click on it, they can go right to the ad. So now I'm going to share the ad out. So now we posted it on local news, and now we're telling them, and we're promoting it out to our Facebook group. And we can do the same thing with Nextdoor. We can do the same thing with Twitter. Right here, you just come over here, post on LinkedIn. You can post on Nextdoor, and you can go. Here's the other one that's really cool, and this is more for Elizabeth. But I will pull up our local Lafayette business directory. It's called Experience, IENCE, Experience, IENCE, Lafayette. I didn't spell it right yet. Experience. There you go. Okay. Now, this is our free local business directory. And if you click on services, you will see my listing and a bunch of other businesses. So you just click on services. Now look at this. We have a link on the patch ad. that we can grab this link right here. You just grab this link, copy and paste that, come over to your local business directory. If it is Experience Lafayette, or if it is the Lafayette Chamber of Commerce or the Benicia Chamber of Commerce, or whatever business directory, just search business directories. I call this directory response marketing, because what's there? The easiest thing in the world is to go here and just on the Lafayette Chamber directory, there are 700 businesses in Lafayette that I can reach out to by their phone number. So I can text them. I can send a text directly to their phone number from me to them. And if they're listed, they're looking for business, they're looking to grow, they're looking to network. That is what they are doing. So when we are inviting them to a local business networking event that will help them to grow their business, we're going to have a perfect opportunity to begin to get a greeting meeting with them and say, hey, I'd love to meet with you first. I'd love to introduce you to the group. So why don't you and I meet? Oh, here's what I created. I got my paddles handy. So this is for my little demonstration. So person number one reaches out to person number two. And this is you guys, okay? You are person number one. And you are reaching out to person number two. And then you are saying, let's get together and have a greeting meeting between us. And then you can come to this meeting, and then I, number one, can introduce you, number two, at the meeting. That way, you get a meeting out of this right away. You get to know them. You talk about referrals, you talk about whatever you want to talk about. So that's one way. You don't have to have a greeting meeting. You can just say, just come to the meeting and just learn, listen and learn, and just show up for free 7 days a week or whatever you feel like. If you can't make it today, no worries. We're here. Somebody will be here every day or share a course with you that you can always access right here. So this is about creating a course and deploying it. I do want to keep these short, so I'll pull this up as needed. But what I'm trying to do is do a tour every day of what's on here. It's really easier if you have somebody to guide you instead of having to just look through a site and try and figure out what's there. I just want to point out what's there. This will take you to an alphabetical list of all of our courses that are on here. Listed alphabetically, and there are a ton of them because my mission is to get everybody ready for what's coming, and that is an absolute tsunami of artificial intelligence, and it's going to bring with it both good and bad. And so I teach AI media marketing literacy to help people use the good to prepare for the bad, because it's really bringing both. So that I'm going to stop share. Okay, well, welcome back. Let me stop share here. And I wanted to explain to you that I want to create videos for you that if you really want to start your own group or become an AI coach, which is a growing industry in itself, this is one of the things that we're going to be working on. This is a little bit about my background. This is a certification and a thank you from the Modern Olympics about the coverage that I did for them. And this is an article about me at Sports Illustrated of interviewing peak performers and in sports and business and broadcasting. That is really the essence of what I've done to find their keys to success. And that's what I enjoy doing, and that's what I enjoy sharing. So now I want to use the last part of the show. I want to bring up the great discovery so that you can see a bunch more free courses that you will have access to through the AI Super Campus. So let me share this with you and share about my expanded courses on the Great Discovery. So let me share this with you first. Here it is. Okay, so this is the Great Discovery. And this is where you can come to sign up for free for more courses, and you can learn about the courses. You can see all courses right by clicking here, and you can see both free and paid courses. Over here, you see our course creators, our list where you can learn more about the profile of the person. But these are all the coaches that we have available to you through the AI Super Campus. So we have so many different world-class coaches that I just wanted to share with you. Now, I have about 30 courses. That the next highest number of course creators that I've seen is about 10. So I'm just throwing out kind of raw numbers there, but this will show you my courses that you can access. I do want people to register for the free courses so I can really help them be introduced into all the different parts, all the masterminds and the meetings that we have around the great discovery and all the great coaches that they coach, psychologists, professors, experts of all kinds, and that can coach on anything in your life, way beyond business. Some of the most satisfying work that I've done has been in helping people who are not in business. I'll tell you a quick story of a lady that I've helped in multiple aspects of her life because she learned how to use AI in one part of her life, and then she learned how many other places she could use it. And that is really the most satisfying thing for me. So let me explain what I mean. Now, we're all human beings. All business people are also human beings and have personal lives. And we also have businesses. But let's look at our personal life for a minute. Now, you can meet people and have a greeting meeting by helping them to understand how to use AI in their personal life. I'm going to interview a young lady, a teacher with two kids, who was going through what she called a nasty divorce. And there are reasons that it was. So she was struggling, and the reason she was divorcing her spouse was because he was basically, in her opinion, a narcissist. And she felt like he was really suppressing her. And she was struggling. She was down. She was depressed. And so she was having a difficult time, and she was dealing with his lawyer, and it was a real struggle. And she's teaching school and dealing with kids. So I advised her and taught her how to use AI to communicate, first of all, with her husband's attorney. And the communications that she sent to the attorney were so smart, reasonable, that they really thought that she had hired an attorney. Now, this is big because think of AI almost like, to use a metaphor, a free credit card to hire professionals like an attorney, a psychologist, to deal with the narcissistic side of her husband. And so there's so much to understand about it in your personal life, and that's why we focus on the great discovery, which covers all aspects of life with all kinds of courses. We've got so many world-class coaches on here, so I really ask people to sign up for the free courses on the great discovery for growth. So the long part of the story is that she went on from that to understanding that to then dealing with her husband directly and ask AI to deal with a narcissist. How would you communicate that to a narcissist? And it really, when he received the communication, it really stopped him in his tracks. He didn't really know how to deal with it. So it pushed back on him from his suppression and holding her down. It put her in charge. It gave her control. And that was really powerful. So she was really excited about it. And then she is the director of a dinner social club. And of course, as the director of it, a volunteer, you're going to be dealing with personalities and very difficult challenges in dealing with the social club. So she started to use AI to deal with the memberships. And again, the success was so profound and so dramatic that the higher ups in the National Social Club started to say to her, Cindy, this is amazing. You're doing such a great job. We want to move you up in the hierarchy of the National Social Club and invite her to fly out to national meetings all over the place and the club, paying for those meetings. So it's just an example of such a profound way you can change your life. Imagine how profoundly you can change your business. So I am able, if you've been thinking about writing a book for your legacy about your story and your wisdom, let me give you a couple of quick things about doing that. I strongly recommend that you instead create and learn to create a course far more powerful about your story by really turning it into a course rather than a book. And that's the modern way of story sharing and storytelling. So you can refine it with AI. You don't have to spend months or years trying to write a book for your legacy. So let me explain what your legacy is and how this can really affect that. Let's say you do want to write a book or share your story about yourself or your business or whatever to help the world. Well, you could spend an awful lot of time doing that, or you could focus on, like I do, learning how to use AI to help me as a really, really smart assistant, smarter than I am. It would be like hiring a recent MBA out of Harvard or Stanford or Oxford, and they don't have your experience because they're a recent graduate. They don't have your wisdom, but they can help you to craft your story better and tell your story. That's the way I look at AI. AI doesn't become me, but I put me into my AI communication. So you're still you, and that's important. That's a thing that we really focus on. But you can do it so much faster and so much more effectively by making your story more clear and more powerful and more effective. And you can get to work and doing it in 30 days in both the creating a course and promoting it to multiple platforms. And this is part of what I'm doing with the Great Discovery too. Really, I look at make the Great Discovery more compelling for more people to join in all the different aspects of your life. Now, these are all my courses, okay, because I have so many years of experience. So what you can do is the way you want to create the topic for a course, and I don't care what your experiences are, but in my experience, what I've learned is how to take all of your experiences, and I'm going to stop sharing to speak to you directly now. This is one of my story sharing strategies is to kind of help you to understand the difference between your experiences and your wisdom and you. Okay. So first of all, let's look at number one, all of the experiences that you have had in your life, good and bad. Okay. So now what you want to do is AI, you can just really dictate those experiences, good and bad, into AI. And then what you want to do is you want to take all of your experiences, first of all, and stack them up like a stack of pancakes. So imagine a stack of pancakes, one on top of the other. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you want to focus on the other part, and that is your wisdom. So what you do is then take that stack of pancakes, you eliminate the bad pancakes, the ones that are burned, the ones you don't like, and you eliminate them. And now you get into your wisdom. Now, this is what becomes you and your wisdom that you can put into a course with the help of AI. So if you think that you don't have something really valuable to share, if you've had a really rough, challenging life, and believe me, I have had many, many, many challenges, very dramatic ones. As a matter of fact, I still have some PTSD from two brain surgeries that I had. I have a electronic battery in my chest, and I have leads in my brain. So to stop a movement disorder. So believe me, because of that, I've had financial challenges, business challenges, and I've been able to overcome them all by sticking with it and taking it one step at a time and really through persistence and learning how to take all of my experiences, good or bad, and really turn them into the best of my case. And that is my wisdom and how to share it. And my final advice is never do anything with AI that you wouldn't do uh, in the light of God. Don't do anything in the shadows with AI. We want to keep it open and honest and really helping mankind for the best. So that's today's episode of the AI Super Campus Business Development Story Sharing Daily podcast. You can find the links if you're seeing this on The Great Discovery or on YouTube or wherever you're seeing this. Look for the links right below. You'll see a hot link directly to the AI Super Campus. I gave you the tour of the AI Super Campus. All you have to do is click on it. Ideally, it would be great if you just fill in the form, tell us who you are so I can reach out with what I call AI audibles, because I do believe if you're not ready to learn about AI yet, with all the billions of dollars that all of the most powerful companies in the world are putting into AI, the countries too, it's going to be uh, a tsunami that arrives on our shore in your backyard, your community, very, very soon. It's already on its way. I see it. It's coming. It's real. It's building, and it's gonna grow water like a flood of a tsunami. And there's going to be a time that you're going to see it in your life or in your business. And I'd like you to see the benefits of it to offset any negatives. I don't want you to get lost in AI. I'd like you to start to learn at a slow rate, not like this, but just like osmosis, just grow like a plant grows routinely by getting into the sun and finding its way into the sun. That's how plants grow. So you can grow that slowly. I don't even recommend trying to rush it. At this point in my life, I like taking things at my own pace and setting my own control in my own life. So anyway, that's who I am. I'm here to help you. I do it 7 days a week because it gets my day started off right. I get to connect with friends and see their progress or what they're struggling with and help them to overcome that or bypass it or whatever it's going to take. So that's it for today. My final words are click on the link below and get started at your own pace, or at least sign up for our newsletter. If you can't make it 8 a.m., we're going to repeat the shows at sometime during the week when you can. But tell me when you can. What would be a good time? In fact, I'll add that questionnaire, that question to our questionnaire. So that's it for today. Today is September 7th. It is 8:58. We plan this as a way to get you ready for your day. So it's 9 a.m. Whatever you are going to do today, do it by taking action. It's all about cause and effect. It's not about what you know, but what you do with it. So click on the link below. Let us help you get started. And for the AI Super Campus and our podcast daily, I'm Mike Hayes. Thank you for joining me.